Have you ever been to India? Do you know what a caste system is? And what's your status? Hi, my name's Bill, and welcome back to Pause. You see, in India, you have a caste system. You have what we would call the lower class. Then you'd have the upper lower class, and they have like a middle class or lower middle class, and it goes all the way up to upper. Well, they use different terms, and people will never intermarry between caste systems, and people won't do business. They don't interface. I mean, it's a crazy thing. And yet, friends, we have that in America too. Well, the reality is what we call it is status. We have a lot of rags to riches stories, if you will. People brought up in the projects, they get a professional contract in athletics, and now they're multimillionaires. People who had nothing, and now they're multi-billionaires. And the way people tell us who they are in America is often by the kind of watch they wear, the kind of car they drive. You know what we call that? Status symbols. The kind of neighborhood you live in. And the unfortunate thing is we communicate to people who we are by not who we are, but what we have. Status ultimately says, here's what other people say about me. It might be true or not true. Here's how I brand myself. Here's the things, the stuff that I embrace and possess. And other people go, I wish I was you. I wish I had what you had. Status. My question is, what is your status really based on? In other words, if all your status symbols were taken away, who would you be? In other words, are you a human being or a human doing? In other words, is it your accomplishments and your possessions that dictate who you are? Or is it really who you are in your heart? What you do for other people? Just the essence of your core being. Friends, status symbols really have nothing to do with your ultimate status, and they're not going to do you any good in the final day. So I want you to really consider today, as you reflect and pause, how much stock do you have invested in status?